Greetings everyone, and a warm welcome to all fans, friends, and collectors of comic books and comic book pop culture. This is kindly old Captain Strangelife back again with another video from my World of Stuff sanctuary. I got a bunch of CDs here over the last couple of days, and I already unboxed them and saw some of them, and I'd like to share them with you and give you my opinion on them. I don't really consider myself a reviewer, so I'm going to just give you my opinion, being whatever it is. Okay, let me turn the camera around, then get to the first one, which is Batman the Animated Series Volume 1. I haven't even opened that yet, so I can't really comment on the cartoons itself, but what I did get was a separate DVD containing episodes 14 through 17, and that one is also from the animated series, and this is called Secrets of the Caped Crusader. This is actually the one that solidified my interest in buying the entire volume of animated cartoons. And this one has in episodes 15 and 16. Let me see if I can bring this in any closer. I'll have to adjust the zoom on this. It's digital zoom, so it gets dull for a second, as you'll notice. It gets dull, and then now I can bring it in and you can see it really nice. Secrets of the Caped Crusader. Nice cover art too. And in the back we have the episodes, The Cat and the Claw Part 1 and 2, Hearts of Ice, and See No Evil. This, like I say, these episodes are contained in the entire volume, so you'll probably be better off buying the entire volume. And let me go back to regular focus there. Okay. Now, the one with Catwoman, that involves Batman and Catwoman encountering each other for the first time, and it was interesting for me to see the chemistry evolve between the two of them, especially in her guise as the Catwoman and her alter ego, the Selina Kyle. So yeah, she was attempting to protect wildlife by going after this corporation that was trying to destroy an area that was supposed to be dedicated as a wildlife preserve, and this company wants to build something else on there, and so she's going after the company and robbing them, and then she wants to use the funds to help her cause. And it's interesting to see Batman and Catwoman interact, the chemistry evolving from that. I liked it a lot. The animation was good. And in another episode, See No Evil, that's about an invisible criminal who commits all sorts of robberies, and mainly he's doing that because he wants to use the money to take care of his daughter. And it's interesting to see how Batman uses his skills to combat an adversary that he can't even see. So that was another good episode. And what the other one was, crap, what was the other one now? I forgot. Oh, with Mr. Freeze. Was called Heart of Ice. That's the first episode in the whole series where Mr. Freeze appears in. Here, Freeze is out. He's out for revenge against the CEO of Goth Corp, that he holds responsible for the dilemma of his wife being in a state of suspended animation, or being forced into that state. Freeze loves his wife dearly, and then that's all exploited in the film. And then, he's forever trying to find a cure to bring her back, so you get this feeling of sympathy. So that was a pretty good DVD, and that's really what hooked me on the whole series. And then separately they have this was a direct DVD release, Batman and Mr. Freeze. This one came out right after the Batman and Robin fiasco, but it's also a pretty good DVD that explores the origin of Mr. Freeze, you know, and his tragic nature, and you know, in this episode, he kidnaps Barbara Gordon because he needs her DNA for some reason to help save the life of his wife, or bring her back out of the state of suspended animation, something to that effect. But that was also pretty good. Next up, I got a Larry Cohen DVD called God Told Me To, and they added kill to the title, but it's actually just, you know, God Told Me To. And that was a bizarre 1976 film. What can I say about this? It's really confusing. In fact, when I first saw it, I was so confused I didn't understand it until it came out on DVD and VHS. I bought it, and then I began to understand it a little bit. But you might have to watch it twice for it to make any sense. But it is really, really good. It involves, you know, sudden, inexplicable, seemingly random acts of violence, you know, that occur in Manhattan. You know, like a guy is up on a rooftop, he's a sniper, and he's gunning down these people in broad daylight. And then there's a scene where a cop suddenly starts shooting people at a St. Patrick's Day parade. So they got this NYPD detective who discovers a connection between all these, you know, murders and this homicidal messiah. You know, with, well, what could I say? He's got really bizarre reproductive system. And then there's suggestions of alien insemination going all the way back to the early days of Christianity. It's a really bizarre film, but it's a great mind bender. I mean, you really got to use your mind to see this film and understand it. Larry Cohen. The other one that I got is another Larry Cohen film. It's called Q, the Winged Serpent. And I'm going to see if I can switch again to the other zoom and bring it into focus. Q, the Winged Serpent. This is really a great film. It's got David Carradine stars in this movie. Put that back there like that. Now, in this movie, David Carradine, he's you know, another New York detective, and he's going. There's people going about their normal lives, you know, and all of a sudden, body parts start falling from the sky into the streets, and there are scenes of where these window washers are getting suddenly decapitated, and then David Carradine, who plays a detective, he discovers a link between, you know, ritual sacrifice and this giant winged serpent who makes a nest up in the Chrysler Building, you know, of Manhattan. It's a bizarre film, Larry Cohen, and I love that film. I actually bought a poster of this from Thailand, original movie poster, because Larry Cohen is going to be here at a local revival theater where they're going to have a horror fest this Saturday, and I'm going to try to get them to autograph these two movies plus that poster I bought. And anyway, next is The Cartoonist. With this is actually about the history of independent and self-published comic books, and the art and writers who do their own thing, you know, and who made it happen for a lot of other people. And mainly about Jeff Smith, who was just, you know, is the creator of Bone. I don't know if any of you ever heard of that. You probably have, but it's really good to see. Anyway, that's about all the time I got for right now. I thought I'd be able... Oh, here, wait a minute. Maybe I can quickly do The Big Bang Theory. Now, if you guys haven't seen or heard of The Big Bang Theories, you can't be comic book collectors, because that is a must-see for every geek. These guys are characters that portray... a couple of them portray theoretical physicist and an engineer and another guy, I don't remember what he did, but they're all comic book geeks, you know, and they love Star Trek, and this is a film you gotta see. They're hilarious. Together when they're in a comic book store, it's absolutely hilarious. Gotta see it. Okay, I'm gonna sign off, and thanks for watching. Tune in again next time.